Hey gang,
Hey, what's up?
hey, how you going? Adrenal Pow Pow. Despite the fact that the spelling's a little bit different, this is like it's called Pow Pow because this is like that same feeling. If you're a skier or a snowboarder and there's fresh pow and you get first track off piste, you get to cut through it and feel like a boss doing so. That's what your adrenals are going to be feeling like after this Adrenal Pow Pow. Basically like a milk, macadamia nut milk
Yeah.
that we're going to be doing. So, all right, run us through it. Where are we
Okay.
starting?
So we've got in here, we've just done like a little brew on the stove in a saucepan of some powder arco, hence the name. Then we've also got some beautiful licorice root and a little bit of dried ginger. So that's what we had brewing away in there. The licorice root is going to give you a little bit of sweetness. This has that beautiful kind of earthy vanilla flavor going on, and the ginger's just like a tiny little lift in there.
I put it like medicinally, like just on that tea. So that was a decoction. So you want to be going like at least like 30 minutes, 20 minutes to like on like a low boil to get that out. Powder Arco was like my savior for knocking out like my fungal infection. It was like chaga and reishi mushroom with powder Arco tea like several times a day. Crazy antifungal, crazy antimicrobial. It takes down inflammation through the body, but especially through the gut. Takes out bacterial infection in the gut. It's used for staph infection, H. pylori, leading to ulcers, and beyond that, it's an incredible, just like adrenal tonic in itself. So my God, that's a favorite. Licorice is like it's known as like the great servant herb. It's like we're putting in here just a smaller amount than you've gone with the pow,
But it's still doing a lot, right?
or massive amounts flavor wise, but it's the enhancer. It harmonizes all the basically this is the great harmonizer herb. It's going to be harmonizing all the other herbs and the ingredients here in the blend, and it's just one of the most incredible chi digestive vitality tonics. And then ginger's just like always magic. All right, so now we're getting nutty.
Yeah, we're getting nutty. Now we're just going to, into our blender, put a little handful of mac nuts. Then we're going to do another little handful of milk thistle seeds. So,
Layer upon layer of medicine. I'm not going to go on too much, but like your liver is like cheering right now at that little inclusion.
going to be stoked.
And what we're kind of doing here is we're using macadamia nuts, so we didn't need to like soak them like you would if you're making like an almond milk. But basically, what we're showing you how to do is if we were making a nut milk, which we are, this is how you do so using, instead of just using water, you're using like a super medicinal tea. You heard what we were talking about there, with flavor profiles like the vanilla or the powder arco and the ginger and the sweetness of the licorice. So you're bringing more dynamic there. But if you're going to be having a nut milk anyway, you might as well have a shitload of medicine like Trojan horsing like at the same time.
Yeah.
Powder arco is one of those great ones you can easily sneak in there. Okay, and then we're going to blend that up.
Yeah, and it doesn't have like a super dominating flavor as well, so it's not going to like add too much weirdness to the flavor of your nut milk, right?
Yeah, that's it. And this is where I like to just blend dance. Cut that down a bit.
Cool. And you want to go for like what, 45 seconds, a minute?
Yeah, at least 45.
Yeah.
If we were going to go for like 60 seconds then, it just would have got awkward, us like dancing, because I don't really do that.
Neither.
Okay,
Let's
now,
grab that.
but I like again, like adding milk thistles, I was like stoked when you brought them along and included them in this recipe, because that's what I used to do. I used to, when I was making my own like nut milks before I had a toddler. Back in the day, I'd add milk thistle seeds in there like every time, just because I wanted it in my diet, and that was like seemed like a real logical way for me to get it into my diet. So,
Hey, you know what we didn't put in here?
oh, what did we put in? Some
Jing.
Jing. That's right. Jing, the blend that's so good you can never forget it, no matter what. But
You can mix it into the final product, but it's probably better to have in there blended to get it all amongst it.
we'll do this anyway. It's like pretty hot.
Yeah.
You're going to be using like tea like straight off the stove, so it's nice and
Yeah.
hot. Ours been sitting here just like a little bit, but like let's see how we go.
Yeah.
But we need it in there, like the flavor, dude,
Definitely
dudes,
needs
like this is a damn good tasting like Jing milk, right? Like this is, and the best thing about it, all the flavors are coming from the herbs. right? All the dominant flavors, and like Charlotte's just like, you know, that's why she's here doing it with me. Like she's got like that knack of balancing them out in a really super special way. And I feel like that's what I was kind of needing with herbs like Jing. I wanted a more like dynamic ways to be drinking it and upping the way that I'm including it in my diet. All right, so there you go, like, you know, just like probably like a small teaspoon around there. All right, and since I'm adding it in, I'm not just going to put it in a clump. I'm just going to like kind of sprinkle a lot, just like, you know, just so it doesn't become like a massive like bubble. I mean, that's mixing okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go, Jing, go. You might get a little like a, oh no, it's all right. You might get a little like cloud of Jing here and there.
Nice chewy little nugget.
Yeah, I mean,
Which
like,
is fun.
it is absolutely fun. It's like, oh, what's this little surprise coming in here?
Yeah.
All right, this is looking good. Do you want to jump in there and have a little go?
I would love to jump in the pow pow.
Have the pow.
It's such a beautiful combination of flavors, and yeah, just like as you said, it's all coming from all the goodness.
Man, piao piao. I mean, I'm like tripping out on how good it is. I could drink that all day.
Yeah.
And it's like bringing powder arco out even more. I love powder arco on its own. And to be honest, licorice normally isn't my favorite flavor, but I could drink that for days. That's like not offensive to my palate in any way.
Yeah, you don't want to go overboard with the licorice because it is super sweet, and it will dominate if you put too much in there. So just kind of go easy with that one. But it's, you know, the fact that it's good for you as well and adds that sweetness is just bonus.
Guys, go enjoy that fresh pow pow macadamia Jing milk. Pow pow.
How about?